Okay, so we're trying to make this really quick, so I had to do this one over again, this recording over again. But basically, after they arrested us, and took our beloved royal family member who could see the angel of death. He was our dad cousin, and they took us to the hospital, and he was in a gurney. It was so sad that we couldn't help our beloved royal family members, King Abdullah, because he was King Abdullah at the time, because his father became sick, what Lisa Halaby had done, all right? And the American government, everybody with them, and that fake Watch House woman, okay? She really was fake, all right? And she came to try to tear us apart, like Lisa Halaby came to tear us apart and hurt us everything and do bad things. She stabbed King Hussein with her needle. That's how he got AIDS. Nobody even knew what it was called. Okay, pardon me, deficiency. And when Dad read the report to that fake Watch House, we had her tested too. She said, well, maybe she had the syndrome of the bubble boy, and Dad said, maybe you're just a harlot. I'm going to clean it up like that, okay? Because she really was fake, all right? She was really bad, all right? And so, like everybody else is trying to attack us and do things to us. And she was Lisa Halaby's lover, and they were gay, all right? And so basically did. And so, and they came to us with the American government and the Germans, all right? And so basically said, and so when our beloved relative had to go to the hospital, he had, they knocked part of his orbital bone out, it was hanging. Right? When I remembered this, I remember what happened to him. My beloved, because my beloved husband was speaking to us, our beloved family, he's supposed to help me remember what happened. All right, during my kidnapping, I had been kidnapped, as the police saying that, and I remember that part. I remember that I was missing, but I just didn't say anything to yesterday and today. And I remembered about Abdul King Hussein and what happened to our beloved Abdul King Hussein, our beloved family Abdullah, our brother-in-law, and dad, and a cousin, and his family. I screamed, people. It was just so awful to remember that. And so I told you that we had to fight, and I was little, and I was bent over, and I was swinging my arms, and they were going to bayonet us. They would kill us next. But they knocked us out, it looked like mincemeat, and a bone was hanging off. But they got him to the hospital, and at that point I was basically rescued. But look at all the stuff. Our family tried to rescue me. They had been murdered. Some of them tried to rescue me, and it was awful. The people stormed. The kidnappers stormed the hospital. And our relative said he could see the angel of death. He said, but it was just a kidnapper before it got him, and before it took him. And they got him to, let's get into the emergency room, the operating room like that, quick, and they took him. And they shot the one kidnapper, but the kidnappers still took me away. And they were demanding things in Israel and things like that. It was really awful. I told you about the gunship that carried the airplane or the helicopter, where Pastor Charles had an automatic weapon, and he was threatening to shoot me. And I still was kind of drugged, and I was saying whatever's going on. I said, please, if you just let them shoot me, then you'll know that they're bad and they did stuff to us, okay? I was like that. So this happened in the police thing, and everybody's in the police thing, all of our beloved royal family, and all our beloved royal kinspeople that were part of this, trying to help kids back to Arkansas, and all of our police forces, okay? But this they did to Jordan, the bad Americans, it was the bad Americans, and when they killed Lisa Halaby like that, they didn't want her, they just wanted to get into Jordan, and they didn't want her dirty anything. Okay, she never had a baby by King Hussein. She had AIDS. Okay, and she just showed up. Okay? And that other woman, Haya wasn't his child. Pastor Charles had a baby, had made it and sent it to King Hussein. Everybody knew that Haya wasn't King Hussein's child. All of us would know that. And so basically that's it. And everybody knew that came to hurt him, and he thought he could get to, and keep them from hurting him. But that's it. So that's what happened. That's what I want to tell you. But the bad makes it terrible. Now everybody says that, what about what happened? And we told you how it was videos and things, and we can show you what it was time for everybody to know about us. Everybody to know about us. It was sailed in from Istanbul from Istanbul. We told you that the back of Charter saw shot my beloved this week when we were going to do it. We're little kids, and the bus was stopped from Izmir at that time. But we were going to take a bus from Bodrum, and then to Izmir, and then stop from Izmir to Istanbul. We have all these beautiful we were going to simulcast all these ceremonies, everything, these beautiful things. And that was one of them. You're going to know who we were. And you're going to know, you're saying, this is a family, and they're beautiful, and they love each other, get along. But that's not what you saw, because it had been after my kidnapping. It was filmed and done earlier. But I was in Washington when they had that. I was in Israel, and they said, no, I said, well, they got me home, but I didn't remember anything, and I said, they're trying to kill us, and I know they're going to kill people who are left behind. I got to get them out of there. We got to get them out of there. I thought we have to get them out. We have to rescue them. And I said, I'm going to come here and try to kill. I was frightened, and I just wanted to help everybody, all of our beloved royal family, and all of our people to get out. I had no memory about what happened, but my husband was waiting for me, and they said, you have somebody here waiting for you. I said, yeah, but I just think they're trying to kill us, and I have to do something. We have to do something, and that's why they sent me to Washington. I wasn't the person that was sent to Washington, and then they had all those things, and the bad people tried to make me. I wouldn't let me. I had a hotel. Our people got my beloved royal family, and people. 10 people got me a hotel, but the bad people them wouldn't tell me where my hotel was, and I sat outside the whole night at another hotel, and it was across the street. The hotel actually changed, saw me when I was kidnapped. Actually, the Ramada, they were witness to my kidnapping. Witness for the tape. I didn't even, they gave me a wrong name, and it was across the street, and I couldn't go there, so I didn't know. I told the manager to double check. I can't find my hotel. I don't know where it is, because they gave me a name, but I don't see it. But the Ramada witness to me being kidnapped. So what you saw in 92 wasn't happening. It had happened before, because during my kidnapping he was really frail and weak, because she did something really badly to Helen. They tried to kill us and tried to take our things for their bad USA government. I'm going to cut this off real quick, and I did it for the Nazis, because I have to make another video. All right.